Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rants. I just made a short just a few minutes ago. I guess I was a little irritated. I was watching these three ladies, older ladies, and they're sitting out in what I call the litter box, the sandbox, the dregs of hell. When you come from a place like I do, being from South Mississippi originally, I've lived all over the place. I've lived in some very beautiful places, a lot of greenery, trees, oceans, alpine mountains, waterfalls, lush, beautiful places. And I know not everybody's like me, and they go out to a place like, well, I won't just name a specific place right now, but they go out to the desert, to this real popular place that all of these RVers and van dwellers and cave dwellers and knuckle scrapers go out, and they call that beauty. They call it beautiful. This is the dream. We're living that dream. I talk about that dream sometime. And it really irritates me. Like, these three women were doing a video, and I guess what they're trying to do is, like the typical content creators do, they get out there and they live this nomadic lifestyle, and they're trying to package it and sell it to us like it's the greatest thing on earth. When we, the people who have a little bit of a brain, know to the contrary, it's totally full of shit. I'm sorry, look, I don't know who has convinced you that leaving your home, now I know there's people that have to leave their home and they have to live in an RV or a van. I get it, that's a different story. I'm talking about those of you who willfully do this. You try to convince us that let's leave our beautiful, nice, comfortable home that we can afford because we're not free just because, oh my God, we have an HOA. The HOA wants our neighborhood to hold its value. The HOA wants to make sure that you keep your yard really nice. It's called pride. If there's a little flaw, they may call it out like, hey, your house is starting to peel and chip. You need to paint it. You need to do that anyway. But a lot of you people out there that call yourself nomads, I think I'm not saying all of you. Different things apply. But I think some of you are a little mentally deranged in the head. You're insane in the membrane a little bit. Like some of you, maybe you just can't hack the real world, so you got to go out and create a world of your own, and you end up out living in some half-ass RV or some rust bucket, and you go out to the litter box, but you're living the dream. No, you're not. You're living a disaster. Your life's almost like a failure. Again, not everybody. But this one lady, I've never seen them before. I don't know their channel, and I would not even mention their channel. I wouldn't want to give them the satisfaction of somebody going and checking it out. Just irritates the shit out of me. They get out there, excuse me, and they run their mouth like they're some kind of experts on this is how it should be. And if you do what I do, you'll be happy. Bullshit. If I did what you did, I'd be ready to call up the mental institution. My God, man, what's wrong with some of you people trying to sell this nightmare as a dream? But anyway, this one lady was saying, and I said this on my short, she was saying, well, if I lived in sticks and bricks, my world would be contained to just this right here. And that's it, nothing else, just this. But I live in a minivan. And now I got all of this. I got it all. I call bullshit. Let me tell you something. All I have to do right now, I'm retired. I can do whatever I want to do. I got money in the bank. I got a pocket full of credit cards. If I want to go whip them out, go get in the car, pack a suitcase or whatever, I can drive to any place you can. These eyes can see anything that you want to see. You want to go travel down Route 66? So can I. You want to see the Grand Canyon? So can I. You want to go sit out in the great litter box that everybody likes to pay and stay almost 7 months? I can do that if I want to. What do you mean I'm confined to this? Are you kidding me? You buy an RV or whatever, You drive it off the lot and you've just depreciated about 30%. Hey, way to go, man. What was, $10,000, now it's worth, $7,000. Or you bought a $100,000 rig, you drive off, now it's worth $70,000. And as each year goes, it depreciates like you would not believe. But you're living the dream. Number one, too, campgrounds. I'm going to just talk a little bit more about a few other things while my mind's on this. But lady, you need to shut your mouth. Stop it. Stop trying to get people out of their nice homes to go live out in the litter box. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody wants to be a scorpion. Not everybody wants to go live in Valley Feverville. Some people want to live in a home. Some people want to be able to get into something called a shower every day, not every once a week. You must reek. You people must reek. Oh, well, I sponge bathe. Oh, yeah, that does a lot of good. You might as well take a damn bath in your toilet. The RV industry has lost so much credibility that it's not funny. And you guys know that this is the truth. You know it's the truth. They're talking now that like when you buy an RV and if it breaks down, and it will break down, and you have to have it repaired, they're talking now that the wait's not just like 6 months to get this thing fixed. Now they're talking 9 months to 18 months. Boy, that's a joy, huh? Imagine you're a full-time RVer and you're stuck, you're broke down, you can't do anything for 9 months to 18 months. Yeah, that's a hell of a lifestyle. That's living the dream. That's a nightmare, people. You buy an RV, you got to worry about these leaky ass roofs. You got to worry, and that happens all the time. You're driving down the road, you're driving down the road like it's like being in an earthquake constantly. It's almost like being in a hurricane. You're driving down the road, all that wind's beating and shaking your RV. It's tearing it up. Your frames are bent, they're rusting out, they're crap. Your floors are getting soft, your walls are also soft. Your slides, after a while, they don't start working. And again, you're in a serious bind. And now you want to try to sell your RV. Well, good luck. Oh, what did you pay for it? $25,000? Well, what can you sell it for now? Oh, $5,000? Yeah, that's a hell of an investment. I bought my house at $225,000. It's worth $516,000 as of this second. So I'm supposed to give this up to get into an RV where now it's not even friendly out there anymore. You people have abused the system so much, they don't want you around no more. There's places and cities that they won't even let you park more than 2 hours. They'll tow your ass off. And you talk about expensive, get towed. That's very, very expensive. And if you end up going to a wrecking yard, which you will, or a tow yard, I should say, you're going to pay fines every day, and they're not cheap. And guess what? If you can't pay what they want you to pay, guess what? They auction off your RV or whatever you got. It could be a car. It could be a U-Haul truck that you converted into a makeshift little RV, whatever. You lost it, but you're living the dream. You people need to reprioritize. And the reason I think that RVs are so crappy today, and they really are, they're coming off the manufacturer. All they care about is profit. That's all they care about. They don't care about you. They don't care about quality. They care about this, the money. That's all they care about. And a lot of these workers out there that's working these factories, they get paid a piece rate. So they don't care about quality. They just want to rush it through. The more they do, the more they make. They don't care about you. So now you go buy their junk, all, glass, brass, and paper, and you're out there cruising down the highway, rumbling, just shaking to death on the highway. And now you got to go find a place to put your RV. Now you got to worry because the cops don't want you there. A lot of, even like Walmarts and stuff, you used to stay there every night, just about in every one of them. They didn't care. Now you people have turned it into a cesspool for everybody. Now they don't want you there. They don't want you in the cities. They're passing laws all the time. Stay off our streets. Go. So now you're looking for a campground. Well, good luck with that, because the campgrounds now have just about doubled their prices. And they're not going to come down in price for you so you can be this nomadic, living the dream person. They don't care. They also care about profit. They don't care about you. How can you people say this is a dream? How? Again, I know there are people that, for no fault of their own, they lose their homes, or they lose their apartments, or their manufactured homes. They lose it for a lot of different reasons. And it's better to live in a car or a van or an RV or whatever than it is to just live out there in the freezing cold or the burning heat. I get it. That's a different topic, okay? I'm talking about all you content creators who like to flip that camera on, put your little fake smiles on, and you try to treat this really rugged, rough lifestyle that's very unforgiving. And you try to sell it like it's the greatest thing in the world. Maybe it is for some of you, but for most people, I don't think you can hack it. Folks, if you can stay in your homes, stay there. Stay in your house, I should say. Stay in your house. You don't want to go out to the cat box, the litter box. Why would you want to do that? Why you want to go out to a scrub desert with just nothing but tarantulas, ungodly winds, and blowing sand and haboobs, which is a term for the dust just blowing. Man, it's scary just to look at one come at you. Why do you want to live out in this oppressive kind of place? Why? What's beautiful about it? I'm going to take my alpine mountains and the waterfalls and the lakes and the moderate temperatures and have a high quality of life, rather than go live in something that offers about 98 square feet and call that the dream. I don't know, man. I can't do it. Maybe you can, but I'm really tired of you people out there trying to package this bullshit up. You're hurting a lot of people, and it needs to stop. The RV lifestyle is on a decline. RV dealers all over the country are going out of business. They can't even get rid of them. That's another story for another day. Just why don't you people just be honest? Hey, I bought a van or I bought an RV. I gave it a shot. Man, it was so hard. I couldn't do it. I couldn't hack it. I tried. But folks, it ain't all cracked up to be what these assholes are telling you what it's like. Wise up, people. Wise up. It's your life. You can make it successful, or you can totally trash it and ruin it. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.